Hey there guys, if you love this anime and want to watch more, please like the video so that I can bring more of the episode. Now, previously in the anime, the elf village and goblin village got into a bilateral relationship, but Goburou had elf prisoners that he had captured who tried to attack him. Goburou had planned to use them in his own army, so he didn't tell this to the elf leader, and when he returned home, he gave ear cuffs to the elf girls, but in elf village ear decorations are taboo. So Goburou took all the girls to a room to spend a night. Just one night was enough to make them obedient, and there the elf messenger came in and saw the elves, but to him they looked like a dark elf. Then he informs Goburou that humans have begun their attack and they need his assistance, and Goburou has also prepared and named his group, Parabellum. He moves immediately the next day and took 36 spell-casted animals, and 73 strongest persons from their village. They moved out in the morning because minions of Goburou that he sent reported him that humans had made a camp in the forest, and when they got there, the camp was protected by a barrier, so Hobsei suggested to destroy it, and Goburou told everyone to surround the barrier. Then he used his enchanted magic arm to shoot an arrow, and it broke the barrier, so Gabi used her earth skill to trap all the humans, and Hobsei and Dami attacked them with their spell. There Goburou first summoned his undead minions while attacking because he knew that humans won't go down that easily. They had a very beautiful commander, so Goburou planned to take her on his side. He used a roar to get their attention, and their commander noticed Goburou is the center of those undead, so she ordered to target Goburou first. Their mage casted a boost on her, and she was moving to Goburou first. Goburou was impressed that she used quick thinking and she's targeting his heart, but Goburou fends her off with a little swing and told her he would spare her life if she joins him, but Commander had high moral that she wanted to kill Goburou at any cost. So Goburou orders to take Knightness, Mage, Priestess, and the woman behind that commander who's using Flame Sword alive, and the remaining troops would be their choice. Eat them or kill them. So the Parabellum attacks the rest and Dami used her bewitching eye to control the guys. Sato there used her Blood Empress powers to use the blood of fallen and soon all the others fell. Their lady commander managed to touch Goburou that Goburou found impressive, but their mage casted a dragon spell that would be harder for even Goburou to endure. That girl commander kept Goburou busy so that she could take Goburou down by sacrificing her own life, but Goburou moves the girl out and says he doesn't want her dead. He used a 3-layered shield and successfully endured the dragon spell. With it, the Parabellum won and captured the skilled warriors. For this win, the elf leader came to Goblin Village to celebrate and brought alcohol. Then after the party Goburou goes to check up on girls as he had given them medicine to make their blood boil. Commander said she is a high-status woman so she can't sleep with Goburou, but screw that, Goburou didn't stop and started his actions with her. After that night she and her companion became obedient and wore the ear cuffs. Now they can't lie or hide any info, so Goburou got a lot of info of human troops. Back in the party, the elf leader said that he does not want to rely on Goburou's power, so he wants info on the human troops in exchange for alcohol. Goburou loved the deal and passed the information to the elf leader. Apparently, humans planned to use their numbers to surround the elf village from 3 sides, so to stop them, Goburou goes over to the routes of their movement to launch a surprise attack. Their small army had fully armored knights and many mages. Their total number was 500, which would be harder for elves to win against them, but not for Goburou. He signals others, and they sealed the escape route. Then the attack begins and with the stone boulder they thinned out their numbers to 300, then Dami attacks with her range attackers and many fell into traps, which reduced their number to 100, so their commander ordered them to make a temporary wall, so he lets Gubkichi and his unit to get down. Gubkichi takes on that human commander. That red-haired guy gave a nice fight, but Gubkichi won in the end. With it Parabellum won again. Then Dami came in feeling excited and told Goburou now she's ready to bear his child and they started flirting again. Then they took skilled warriors as prisoners, but they felt humiliated being captured by a monster. Red Hair said they are nobles, that's why they feels this way. Then Goburou called out that Red Hair to know the reason for this war, and he revealed that the first princess of the Sternbert kingdom had an incurable disease and she was scheduled to marry the next king of the Kilika kingdom. So the king sent his troops to find a cure and brought the news that elf has medicine blessed by demigod, so humans got greedy to get that and then waged the war. After that, while digging the tunnel, he discovered a hot springs, so everyone took a moment to relax. girls were washing each other's backs, but the red-hair girl had no one wash hers. Then the next day, Goburou held a new training session with the human prisoner. He made group battles for real fight experience, where Dami and Hobsei showed true fighting skills and leadership, but Sato and Gubkichi were eliminated immediately, and there. The red-hair guy was bored fighting the skeleton, so he asked Goburou to fight him next. Goburou found his courage commendable, so he used a protection spell. Clearly Goburou is many times stronger than him, so he didn't want to accidentally kill him. Then he healed the red hair and their Gubkichi came in to spar as well. 3 girls thought red hair was too skilled to be a prisoner, so Twin told them they would take Goburou for themselves. Then afterwards, red hair said that he came from a place where demi-human and humans lived together, but his noble friends always looked down on them. And here Goburou had made a place where everyone lives together and organized them well, so red hair made his decision to leave the imperial army to work for Goburou. His word holds some punch, so Goburou took off his slave collar and then he wanted his red-hair girlfriend to learn human combat from him, but they looked like siblings. Anyways, Goburou had some useless prisoners, so Elf Leader agreed to take them to Elf Village. There Goburou asked him about the medicine, and he told Goburou that he had given that medicine to him before. That time he didn't explain it, but by the Elf Village rule, they can't give it to humans, but that rule doesn't say monster. So Goburou drank that medicine, and it turned his blood into a healing potion. But he only used 1 drop of blood, which means that he could still grow exceptionally powerful, and now that's where episode 6 ends. But if you have missed the previous episodes of this anime, I have made a playlist where you could watch them, playlist link in description. Please watch the previous episodes to understand the story. Until then, take care.